Time you read this, I will be so far away. Daddy long legs, how in the world am I to be expected to stay? In the night, you may hear me call. Pa, stay your hand and steal your resolve, stay where you are.
Ducky, Ducky!
Wait, what was the last time? Okay, it was this. Okay, you can hit the skip button to fast forward. Okay. Another day passed. Okay, sorry. Hi guys, I forgot to address you everybody. Hello. Welcome to the stream. And I'm gonna be keep playing. It's okay, Doki. Skip una ko, bitch! Bitch, skip una ko. It's your fault. My sister is sick, and now I am sick. Or it means it's cold. I'm gonna drink meds before I like a vitamin C pill before I continue. Okay. Now we're gonna keep going. I actually have no clue if this is still the Sayori route or the Yuri or the Natsuki route, but I'm gonna have to just see, right? And I'm still gonna do the voice acting, so I gotta get my throat ready. Sorry, where is that? Okay. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Execute! Eh!
Yo, Sayori! Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Eh! I'm still not used to you being in a club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry.
Same girl, same.
Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No, bitch, what the f- Execute, stop being so fucking rude. I would go and be like, okay, let's go and get a snack.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons because I'm a bitch. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Oh. Oh, girl.
Eh? Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles through the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto a desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How'd you even know?
Simple. If you have enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But here's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
Ah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't know she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in the book.
Yuri, tell Execute to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little stuff like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean like that. I got too absorbed into my book. Ooh.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
Oh, you're right though. I did something bad, and I had to accept the
Revolution. Retribution. Retribution.
Yeah!
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there?
Ah!
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki.
Into making them what? Oh, come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Ah!
I don't know, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Oh my god.
Ow! What was... Oh! A cookie!
Sure, no, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sorry, Glazaran.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution!
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ha! Ha! I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ha!
Natsuki! That's so nice of you being slapped in the cookie! I'm so happy!
Jesus, eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I broke my
Bruh. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki.
Can I try? Girl, stop taking everyone's food. Jeez, beggars can be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine.
Phil, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sorry, let's add a receipt and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Tsukaki single-handed reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Oh! Sayori leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cake. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori does away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki is around. Monica is in the club room. Where is Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true.
Oh no, she hacked them! She hacked them! Oh no! Excuse me? Suddenly doors open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ha, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. My nose is stuffy.
You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you guys talking about? Monica quizzically glanced. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period was today at study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Yeah, it's called hacking. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have heard it, since I was practicing piano. What's up? Gwendolyn Christie. In a day. Gwendolyn Christie. Okay. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I always wanted to learn the piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's not gonna be me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds so cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? in that case, I won't let you down, Executie. Monica smiled sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave us Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone's already settled it down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Well, that's not a surprise. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Back to the closet we go.
Executie!
They can to me.
I'm gonna get some supplies in the middle of the classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Oh, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go get some crayons, markers, and glue sticks.
I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon.
You're going to execute to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring up the classrooms and stuff.
Okay. It was just a suggestion because I can't hack this game. See if you can find poster paper too, okay?
Okay! Ready, Executie?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the clubroom. I followed by Sayori hums and sleeps in the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sorry if I pleasure the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep! We're gonna do a party performance!
Performance? Of what kind?
Well, everybody's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
What? Oh. If that were me, I'd be like, okay. That sounds kind of dull.
Executie, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them.
What?
Like, you say the lines of a poem, like, between my feet. The last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clay roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends do I have summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that!
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm not sure it's just me. It's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
Hey, you me! I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. I just meant it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that. That's embarrassing. But I guess I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited! The festival's gonna be so much fun!
Sayori spins herself around the hallway again.
Hey, Executie, this classroom is always empty. Let's make out.
Oh,
Let's begin mission.
the mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed a bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes for the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons.
Sayori pulls a box of crayons on the shelf.
They're the best friend too. They're kind of dirty though.
Sayori starts putting various crayons at the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait,
I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. At least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident.
Sayori bends over and her force smack right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill over her lap.
Ow.
You okay?
My forehead.
Geez, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. As Sayori sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Same! Sayori reaches her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow.
Sorry, there's a tear more on her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, it's gonna swell up. I think I should find you some ice.
Excuse me. Where would I even find ice around this?
Where would I... sorry, wrong person. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold brick would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine. But
Looking like a unicorn. Anyways, you're gonna paint. Sorry, makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
okay.
I pass Sarah on the shoulder and run out of the hallway. I look at the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It really doesn't really matter, since it'll be an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In that moment, I'm already turning my clothes and while I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back in the box. At least they're... Hold on.
At least they're already in the wrong spots before I smelled them.
Sayori here. Oh wow, that's new. I haven't seen that ever. And that's a orange juice? Why does it look like bread? Oh, it is orange juice. Oh, it's a bottle. Oh, I thought it was like a paper box. It's a little juice ball. Okay. And sorry, the bottle of apple juice. Right there.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking. Girl, Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, you idiot.
Ah, sorry, I forgot. Ah!
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like it cleaned up most of the crayon, so that's good.
Hey, Executing. This kind of reminds me of growing up, doesn't it?
Huh? What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time, and I would always try to keep up with you, and you were kind of oblivious in some ways. I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes, when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. And I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. But then I would start crying really hard. Ah! And you would rush over as quick as you could. But you would really try hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault after all. You know.
Did I really do that?
Yeah. You don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games I didn't really pay enough attention to you. So in a way, I guess it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Insecurity. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You really are a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. And I really don't do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Executing. I'm so glad nothing has changed between us. Yeah, let's just stay friends forever! So you think it'll like this? Be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where each of us end up in college or after that. Or it wouldn't be fair to me to make any promises, but... Well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sarah has a whimsical expression in her eyes. She remains silent for a moment. She's so still and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know.
Good luck with that.
She's gonna see
your forehead either way.
What if I hide under my bangs?
Sarah has her feet.
Ah!
Don't style up so fast after you're hurting yourself.
Ooh.
Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, go. I followed Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori placed her bangs and tried to hide the bump without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about.
I was playing with crayons and smacked my forehead onto the shelf.
Well, anyway, we were able to find everything that we needed.
I have it right there. I forgot all the stuff.
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found a poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Execute. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight.
Me too.
Okay, everybody, are you ready to share your poems? Sorry, I guess you should grab mine. Then making sure the crayon bar closed tightly, I return to my seat. Poem time! Monica? No! Not this beach. Let's go to our girl, Sayori.
Thanks, Cutie. I really love your poems. I really can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so...
No way! Not even Natsuki?
I guess Suzuki at least liking to admit how much she likes something. But I don't know that I think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? You somehow make me forget everything. Make everything in life like an adventure, even the little things.
Like cooking.
Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have kind of that weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? Pat Sayori said.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
You sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori's fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Thanks, Cutie. Will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it.
Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you're reading something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really? I broke my pencil!
It's been such big pieces she dropped. But being inattentive right now, she bumps right into me.
Sorry!
It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bet now I pick up her broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I got Sayori's arm and helped her to sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp. What? I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret. Okay. No. Her voice, please. Her voice.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine rubbing all together like a ball of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. But it's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it all in a bottle to keep it safe. And then I put the ball on the shelf with all the other balls. Happy thoughts, and balls, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I finally pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them up for each and every friend, each and every bottle. but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor.
What is it, happy thoughts, Evan? Ooh, that's really nice.
They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head.
Holy crap. So, Iori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've really been in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking about it too hard. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself in this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten really passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yay! Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. So you're not that bad of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Well, me. Because I had to finish this game before I get bored. Okay. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Natsuki. Well, it's not really worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew, what? Well, if anything that anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Aha! Glad to see somebody recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing, maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something to completely miss the point. Come to think of it, that reminds me of the time Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long that you might be in the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight. That's a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Ickly, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of her words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Sorry, made me laugh. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think I was the best I could do. Of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can just explain complicated issues with just simple analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks it doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that if you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you, like me streaming right now. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares if what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. Me! It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write the good one for tomorrow's too, so look forward to it. Yuri! Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Executie. Your skills are really improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming for you, that means a lot. Huh? It's nothing. I'm just really happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you needed this, so don't worry if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work on your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's really one way to enable your reader to see your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. It's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. This is the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night when I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more of light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. Bitch, even though I'm reading this, I can already read between the lines, and it's like, to anyone watching this stream, please, please, please don't watch it if you're easily depressed. Like me! The raccoon has taken a following to me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed my... I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that it's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey emotions through them. Yeah, if I take out at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's in those sort of things that usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? Something about being ridiculed for a strange interest? Huh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about it doesn't matter as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed kind of the person who makes fun of my hobbies. I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing it. Thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Okay, it's over. Thank you. Goodbye. Fine. Hi again, Executie. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. You want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. That's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that she wrote. You two are kind of the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her in this club, you know, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. You know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Atsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too! I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to be here, that's all. Yeah, sorry. If I was putting pressure on you, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean like that. Don't worry, I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, and I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Oh. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Okay, Okay. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Eeks. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space in the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard to me to tell what's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, or putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for today. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poem, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything together good in a few days. It's just, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't even need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but doesn't that tell us what we're actually that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event? Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're gonna have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori has been coloring poster holes up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Oh, well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people all like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people perform, the better it will be shown to everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun!
That's right. It's all those reasons that we're in this club today. Don't you want to share it out with others? To inspire them and to find the same feelings that you brought here in the first place? I know you do. We all do. If all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess I'll leave you no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. At the least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright!
Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? And Yuri just glances around to everyone else. Expectant faces. I guess I really don't have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite them in front of the club, how do you expect to do in front of strangers? No. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. To her notebook, the poem she has in it for herself. Then she stands up behind the phone. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins writing her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion by each line where she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was really hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
What? Yuri's full fired up for the sudden.
Yuri crushes a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of the Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into rail and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me in this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me after to give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Aww. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds a poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
That's where she enters and walks to the podium.
This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sorry.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it as if you're reciting it to other people. Imagine reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem. It'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori brings her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery as Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. As if I were to read on this paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply to someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori!
Even executing like that! Yay! I guess it's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you very nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well as with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours that were sort of gentle delivery. With that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind it, then, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. That's why I've been practicing this kind of thing. Well, it's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Then next time, we're gonna make you pick a poem to challenge you, see a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before executing. It's not like I can compare it to you guys anyway. Might as well let execute lower everyone's standards a little before I do it.
Suki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I guess I have to go what I wrote for today. I stand up and step to the podium. Everyone has to rise with me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem, and since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as anyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your own writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, let's just leave Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme through it. And Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well for her when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, wasn't it? Easy for you to say. Better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
Well, that's not a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have the idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm really pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, so let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this. Alright. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. And if it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep!
Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Hey!
Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Zuki. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry,
I was spacing out.
no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to,
Words.
So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... Nah, I'd still walk home with Yuri. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going out together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Tsukiri. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, but... So
you're already up my mind. I can't really figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the hospital is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen that time? Okay. Now it's for the con. I think I'm gonna... After I finish this poem, and I'm gonna end it. But I'm gonna explore some of the side stories, I guess. Maybe. Or the lore. Okay, what would be my word? I go for childhood. Ooh, nightgown. Let's see. Philosophy. I do love philosophy. Kitty. Sunset. Love sunset. Parfait. Infallible family whirlwind. sparkle because that's the title. Infinite? No. I like the idea of infinite. Depression. Strawberry. Poof. Daydream. Melancholy. Valentine. I don't know. But I don't know. But I know it's her. I love Joy. What else? I like Fluffy. And then Rainbow. Hooray! Oh man. Okay. I think how do you okay. I gotta save this part. I'm gonna save and then I'm gonna go to main menu. Yes. I have to see like new pictures. See what's happened. Anything new, anything old. Oh, it's mostly poems. Right point for Sewer in both the first and second poem games. Oh. Write all 3 poems for Sayori. Ah! T! T! Sayori cut out with a line angle of the background because the backgrounds were first rendered in 3D. Some adjustments were required to make sure that 2D drawing of the character fits seamlessly into the perspective of the scene. Aww. Call Sayori for help during this. Yeah. Yeah, I still walk with her. How dare you? How dare you say that? Okay, now let's see if there's any T. I don't know what this is. Note for insecure directory. Nope, back up. Nope. I forgot the numbers that they have to go, because I remember MatPat tried to do this. I read some of the words. Okay. Oh, these are my saves, literal saves. Okay. Well, oh wow, look at her. She already has a lot of kilobytes. Hooray. And the side stories. Standing. Aww. Okay. Let's go to the music. I forgot, like, it was 355. I forgot. I forgot what was the music. It's 255. I think. Nope. I think it was Candy Hearts.
Nope. No, okay, maybe not now. Maybe it will be unlocked soon. Well, okay, maybe settings. Data collected is 18%. T. Could like play this at like okay. I think that'll be it for tonight. As you can see from the time. Oh wait, you can't see my time. You can't see, but it's 12:04 and I had to go to sleep. I have like to sleep. I like wanna like play every poem. It's gonna be the last. The next will be the last poem. It will be before the inevitable event. Can I even like show this on Twitch? Like, hi, you can see someone like being dead. Like, yeah, I don't know. Reducing data collected is 19. Earlier it was 15%. 18%. Wait. Is it not 315? No, because wait, if you remember the poem words, there were so many. There were like 312, 312, right? And then there was a specific word that you could find here. Maybe I wouldn't know, but I know there's T somewhere. OT. I know that there was a specific poem word. Oops. There's like 231 maybe. No. Sorry, man. Monitor. Two, three. It's a bunch of 231, 231s. Wait, 915 is 130. What is that? 130. Oh, T! I found T. Unable to open meeting notes to unknown error. Please try again later. Maybe not now. Oh, that is T. I found T. Anyway. That is all for today. I found tea! Yay! And so that concludes our session for today. I'm not ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Come on, bitch. Like, I'm not ready for tomorrow because it's gonna be bad. It's like bad. But I hope I can get through it. Here's the thing.
I before I was streaming, I was like I mentally prepared myself to like if I'm like play, please don't be triggered, please don't be sad, please be in a happier mood, because like I was listening to MIA before I started playing, because I know because yesterday I was supposed to play, but I wasn't feeling good, and I knew if I was gonna play this game, I was like, no, it was only 2 weeks ago. I'm trying to tell him, no. Well, you don't want to hear about. You know. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope. I think I might finish this if I just play straight. I can finish this by this week, but in a week. But I hope I will be able to do that. I won't be sad. Please don't be sad. Be happy instead. Yay! Is that alright, girl? Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching.